Joining me right now on the Notre Dame Day hotline is Cindy Parseghian. She is a Notre Dame alum, member of the University of Notre Dame Board of Trustees, and founder and president of the Parseghian Medical Research Foundation in Tucson, Arizona, a volunteer not-for-profit organization that funds research on the fatal genetic disorder known as Niemann-Pick disease type C and related neurodegenerative metabolic disorders. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Can you give us an overview and an update on the work of the foundation?
Sure, Diane. First, let me tell you what Niemann-Pick type C disease is. It's a lipid storage disorder where children can't process cholesterol, and it gets trapped in every cell in their bodies. And children with Niemann-Pick type C appear to be born perfectly healthy, but as the cholesterol builds up, especially in the brain cells, they lose their ability to walk, to talk, to swallow. Seizures are very common, and most children die before adulthood. We lost our son Michael, our cowboy, just before he turned 10 from a seizure early one morning. And then Krista, who loved the color purple, the color of hope, died from pneumonia when she was about 10 and a half. And then we lost our daughter Marcia, who was our wheelchair-bound ballerina. She succumbed to Niemann-Pick type C disease after an acute bout of pneumonia. So that's a little about the disease itself. We have made great research progress. We have one drug called Zavesca that has been approved in 27 countries and slows the disease process in some children. We have a drug named cyclodextrin, which was recently granted breakthrough therapy by the FDA, and it is currently in a phase 2-3 trial and is showing great promise. And then we have a third drug, and I have to tell you, Diane, this is the one I'm most proud of. It's an HDAC inhibitor, and it's in a phase 1 trial. And this drug was first identified as a potential therapy by two researchers here at Notre Dame, Paul Hellquist and Olaf Weiss. And then Professor Halder is also looking at using an HDAC inhibitor in a combined therapy. So we're really proud of the fact that Notre Dame has come, with a good potential drug to cure this disease.
That's such great news, Cindy, and this disease has really wreaked such havoc for your family. So really, without the participation of the folks here at Notre Dame, what you see really as the most promising drug for the future wouldn't even be out there. Is that right?
That's true. Notre Dame has just made a huge impact on this. And, we are really pleased to announce that we have a partnership with a new partnership with Notre Dame. We've been working with them for the last, probably 6-7 years. But we have a partnership with Notre Dame which will help to ensure that the momentum that we've had going in the last 20 years will continue to pursue a cure for NPC disease. And Notre Dame has launched the Parseghian Medical Research Fund, which will take on the task of recruiting researchers worldwide, interacting with NPC families, hosting an annual science conference, and, of course, fundraising. And we have Sean Casson, who has been a director of advancement programming for the College of Science, is now going to be the director of this fund. And he's been working with us for the last several years and has raised already over $2 million. And on the side benefit is that Sean has a PhD in biology, so he also has a thorough understanding of our research efforts.
That sounds fantastic. So a couple quick questions before we let you go. We want to know how Coach Parseghian is doing, and we also want to hear about this new grandbaby on the way, what you can tell us on those fronts.
Well, Era's getting ready to have another birthday in a couple of weeks, and, he's in his 90s, and he's doing well. He's very fun to sit with and talk about some of his old football stories, and he's in good health. We just celebrating the birth of our second grandbaby. A little boy was born 5 days ago, Kaveh Charles Parseghian, and we are just celebrating this new little life in our family. It's a real joy, a real true blessing. And, Diane, before I get off the air, I do want to thank Notre Dame for the support we've had. I say a prayer almost every day, and Notre Dame has taught me the meaning of this prayer. And the prayer goes, Lord, lead me today to those I need and to the ones who need me, and let something I do have eternal significance. And I have to tell you that that's what Notre Dame has shown me. God, through Notre Dame, has come into my life and has brought people to shelter me and hold me up. And my husband would say the same thing. And Notre Dame has always provided me the opportunity to help others in need. If I, just look what we're doing today, the last, 36 hours, Notre Dame is providing the opportunity to help so many others. And if we all just take a moment, we can add a little something to God's creation. And that's what Notre Dame has taught me. It's given me this gift of this prayer and really shown me the meaning of this prayer. And so I just want to thank the entire Notre Dame community for the support our family has had.
Well, that's a beautiful way to wrap up our interview. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us on Notre Dame Day.